stream. And I like getting the Facebook stream going because it's got a few more of my local friends on it that kind of are in here to hang out and chat and stuff, but I don't see that it's actually working. So tonight's stream may be a bust. So I'm hoping everybody comes back for this. I see Mixer's working. Let's see if it manages it. I mean, we're doing live stuff, so I'm gonna have to copy all the data over for that. Yeah, some is just goofy. And I couldn't redo it in the middle of a paid one, so, or without a paid thing I couldn't redo. Yeah, it's just not picking up. All right, so anyway, just Facebook, or just YouTube and Mixer and whatnot, so maybe it'll pick it up in the middle of the stream, I'm not sure. So sorry about that. Anyway, so this will be kind of a light stream, I guess. Not expecting a whole lot of people to be here now. So anyway, let's do this. Yeah, live dashboard. All right, we got check the video resolution, which is not optimal. All right, well, I don't know how to change that right now, so welcome back to anybody who's watching. So let's go back to this. Now we're gonna do, I'm gonna switch this to scene. So again, this is it's a Corellian build. You can tell by the front of it. It looks a lot like the Corellian Corvette, the blockade runner. So I'm going to start by, and then you know what? Cheers, because this is stupid and it's not working tonight. I'm gonna just drink. So here we go. Drinking and having our stream not work. Fantastic. Cheers. All right, so we already have a Corellian Corvette that's not my design. So I'm a little upset about having it not be my design. So I'm gonna do this one brand new. So the very first thing we're gonna do is figure out, I'm gonna do a minifig. To get it, and you know what, I'm gonna have to pull this up a little bit. I was working on some capital stuff for a bit. So if you're watching, and I hope you are, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe to various channels. I'm using Restream, so I'm in Twitch and Mixer as well as YouTube. I am going to do a 72-hour stream Sunday. I don't expect anybody to watch it because it will be Sunday at 5 a.m. That was the only time they had left to give me because my email got caught in the spam filter. So, oh, that's a right leg. So I got kind of stuck with the, hey, nobody wants this time frame, so why don't you do it? I'm like, you know what, I'm an old man. I will totally do an early Sunday morning stream and then come back and wash my car, because I will be up before everybody else on the planet. So the 72-hour stream, I'm not really sure. I sent an email back to him. I think it's just a community stream where I've completely forgot all my keys for Studio because I haven't worked in it for a while. It's, as far as I know, it's just to do it. I thought it'd be cool if it were to benefit something, like revenue based off of it, or was going to go to something, or we're going to raise awareness for something, or we're going to have a link in the thing that you could go donate to, you know, Dell Medical Center or Seton or Make-A-Wish Foundation or something like that. But as far as I know, I've been reading on it. It's just to have like a community stream where for 72 hours it's just Lego people, Lego YouTubers are streaming stuff. So as far as I know, it's not for anything. Which that's okay. It's just something to do. So it's a lot of people that I've met through watching other streams and whatnot. I'm going to change this color because I can't see it. And through the Discord, the Brick Builders Discord group and stuff like that. So it'll be fun. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to watch because I've got some other stuff going on, but I think it will be fun. It's going to be white. Benefit to get to the Isle of 10,000 supporters. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I had printed up a bunch of stuff for Brick Fiesta to try to get some people to vote on it, and I just had little things printed out all over the table where the mock was. But I think the thing is, when you've got signs all over the place saying don't touch, and then you've got flyers and pamphlets on your table that you want people to take, they don't, they're not going to take them. So anyway, but there's giant QR codes on it and stuff. So I was hoping, I think I got like one out of that whole weekend. So I'm up to 151. It seemed to have completely died off at 150. And I think that's because, dang it, why is this so minifig hand? I hate looking for this crap. It should be like the first thing. Hand. So I didn't get a lot of votes from that. I got a handful of subscribers to the channel, which is kind of cool. Am I? No? Okay. I'm about ready not to put hands on this stupid. There it is. Okay. So it was cool to get some new subscribers. That's pretty cool. 154. Excellent. I think I have like 350 days or something like that to get 500. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do that because it's not going to get any more built than it is. I mean, I can try to make the base a little nicer, and get some nicer photos of it. But I don't have anything really in the way of like a video introducing it or anything like that. So there was a lot that got not left out, but that got overlooked because it was my first idea set. So the next time I do something like that, I'll know ahead of time to get a nicer build. Because this was like, I finished the set and immediately like took pictures of it and created a campaign for it. So can I adjust the brightness on this? I can't see a thing. It's weird. It is charging. Okay, it's just really dark. So there was a lot that I learned from doing this, and I need to get a better photo setup, and I need to get sort of an introductory video or something talking about it and kind of showing the model. One of the biggest comments was, "Oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be." It's like, well, yeah. I mean, if you look at the parts in the picture, you kind of know how big it's going to be. But all right, so screw you, Facebook. So we're going to sit this guy in the middle here, just like the. I think we're going to go with this model because I like the yellow right here. We're going to sit him right in the middle. Now it's going to be similar to the Corvette, and it's got this rounded area up here, but unlike the Corvette, it doesn't have this kind of slender. The Corvette had kind of a slender bit of fuselage back from the cockpit area. So we're not going to have to worry about that. What we are going to have to worry about is the slope. It's got a kind of slopes like this on either side that match that conical area. But I know the pieces I want to work with, so it's a truncated cone, and I want to work with these because I think this is a good fit for that. Are they any funny colors? Nope, not really. So we can do this. And you know what? This is going to be mostly white. So let's just change this to white so I don't have to keep changing colors. All right, so probably about that far apart. Not going to be too crazy. Probably 2 bricks apart. And I'm going to immediately, one by one, round tile. Immediately put some red guys here. I know there's a whole other open kind of end right there, but I just want to get the look of it. I think it'll be nicer to do that. Oh, the co-host tonight isn't here. Beth is grocery shopping. We just got back from dinner, a real quick dinner. She had some good news from her nutritionist, so we went out for some dinner, and oh, I'm wondering if the bot is messing things up. Anyway, so I rushed back here, but then she went off to go grocery shopping. And so she's going to come back and watch Orange is the New Black. So she will not be joining us tonight, and she will not be joining us Sunday morning, but maybe Sunday night. I'm hoping I will get Sunday night. Iceberg Bricks, another YouTube channel, Iceberg Bricks, ran a contest a while back, and he finally was able to get the prize out in the mail. So that's going to be very cool. And that's going to be kind of a surprise for everybody. I spelled axle wrong. So I think I want to try, this may be a bit big. Yeah, I don't like that. Something else that holds an axle, but is round and is white. Speaking of, somebody may be here now. Hello. See, this might be all right. Hi. This may be okay because I could put an axle in between. It doesn't matter if these rotate or not. But again, this is going to be thin back here. Did you get everything okay?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody say hi, Beth. Facebook isn't working, so it's just YouTube and Mixer and Twitch. I had to restart it too. I don't have any idea what's going on. I don't really know. I can't really see who's viewing. A new viewer, Josh, is on, and I believe, I think he's a member of the. Josh, let me know if I'm wrong about this. I think he's a member of TechSlug, and I think I met him, but I met like 1 million people, and I'm horrible with faces for some reason. So I'm pretty sure he's a member of our group. Because he started saying that he had some of the capital parts that I needed.
Cool. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go grab the rest of this stuff.
Okay. Josh, I really apologize. Yes. I know I met a lot of people. It was kind of overwhelming. I literally needed like 2 days to recover from that. I'm still kind of not recovered. I feel really exhausted in general. So, all right. So here's something that I need to figure out is the front of this also needs to be round, but this also needs to be held here. So I might do 2x2 round brick. No, I think it's a modified brick. That's kind of like a domed top. Where did it go? Yeah, here's the thing. I haven't been working in a studio in a while, and I've kind of forgotten a lot, and I've only been out of practice with it for like a month. All right, well, this is ridiculous. I know it's in here. You have got to be kidding me.
What's wrong?
I'm just having a pain in, oh, there it is. I don't know why I couldn't find that in the first place. So this might be, let's see if that's too big. I wish this had a hold down feature where you could hold it down and push it forward. This may be a little big. Oh no, that's perfect. Now here's the problem. That's a perfect fit. But I can't, oh. I probably can. I can probably hold it on by snot bricks right there. Or another idea, clips. Whatever it is to make things hard on myself. Yeah, look at that. And then we can do this, because then I can get, I can put a thing in here to keep it separated, but then it can, I can have it kind of drape off the side on, and make the same build on the underside so it works. Because I don't know what the underside of this thing looks like. Well, it looks like that. Oh, and that's a Lego version. Look at that. Pelta-class. Nice. I don't know if that's actually built or if it's LDD built. That's pretty fly. Here's a good... So I'm tempted also to make these engine pylons movable as well, so you can open them up. There's a good shot of the open engines there. All right, so let's keep that for now. It's got a nice little stripe that's gonna carry back along here. So I wanna keep that. All right, now that's not colliding, right? That's not running into anything. Because now I still need to figure out how to attach that. Maybe headlight bricks. I wonder if this is a 3 wide enough. And if nobody minds, since I'm not building, I'm gonna move this a little closer, because I just am having a, I don't like reaching too far. All right, also, shirt. Today is Forever Sorting, Will Heron Designs, willheron.com, willherondesigns.com. I wasn't able to get more than that shirt, but it's a good shirt. All right, so 1x3 plates. And of course, it's not. All right, that's a good idea, but let's maybe do something different for now, because I don't know how I'm gonna attach those 3 or those 4 things together. Yeah, it's a good shirt. I want to start getting more Lego shirts. I have a, I forgot that I used to love buying nerd t-shirts from like T-Fury and Ripped Apparel and stuff, when it was like $10 a shirt, and then every other week you get like 2 for 1. And they stopped doing that. They're like $12 and $13, and their media is all over the place, where it's like they show which ones are the daily shirts for $10, and then you go to their site and it's not there. So it's a little frustrating. So I stopped doing it, but I think I'm going to turn my attention now to Lego shirts, specifically like, oh, maybe brackets instead, that's too thick. Kevin Hinkle's shirts. Nope. Hi, Allie. What's the matter? I've got an Allie under me for some reason.
It's too late for me to feed her. I'm going too slow.
Does that mean she comes over here and lives under my leg and wants pets?
She demands your love.
So Kevin's got a great shirt that says, it just says monorail on it.
Monorail.
So I want to get that one because it's the old space monorail thing, and I'm nothing if not a sucker for old space monorail. All right. Oh, you know what? I am so stupid. What's it say? Monorail. What's that again? Monorail. So, if you're just joining us, I'm doing a microfighter scale of a Pelta-class frigate. I've been out of, I want to say out of touch, but I've been out of practice doing these microfighters. Oh my God, now I've got a little one after me over here. Lecter, come here. Come here, Lecter. Can you get up here? No, you're too old.
Aww.
He's too old. We're dog sitting a friend of ours. We're not dog sitting a friend of ours. A friend of ours has left their dog here to be dog sat. So we're watching them.
I bet Lecter could get on camera.
Yeah, Lecter's a adorable little Chinese crested mix of some kind. Okay, so that works kind of. Let's just throw a couple. I don't know how we're gonna get this to go. Oh, now see, as soon as I do that. All right, well, you piece of junk. And it's not gonna work, is it? Oh, wait. Yeah, I thought those needed to be flushed together like that. Okay,
Stay.
that's better.
Allie, stay.
This almost sticks out too far, but I don't know. So let's get rid of this because we don't need it. I'm gonna group that. Yeah, the brightness on this is really weird. All right, so this is the part I need a little, let's see, wedge plates. So there's these little wedge plates, and I'm wondering if they're gonna be a good size to fit like against this. That looks like it's roughly the same angle. So I can figure out how to put those together. And then have them sort of angled down. That's going to be complicated. Yeah, it gets to be a level that's so small. Like, I think this may be too small. Because if he sits in the middle here, I don't know. Maybe. Whoops. It's very long, though, so I could get away with it being a little longer. Just trying to think of what would be a good hinge to allow it to kind of hang that low. I guess just a hinge, maybe. I don't use those too often, but because they're kind of, you get to this size and they're a little bulky. But let's see. Oh my God. Pick it up. So, and then you need the plate for that. So Josh, thanks for being here and being chatty. I usually have like a ton of people on Facebook talking because it's just local friends and family and stuff. But because the stupid thing is not working. Yeah, that's a little weird. I wish it could be a little lower. Maybe some bars. I have an idea, maybe kind of do it in the middle. Why is this so dark? Sorry, it's just like, it keeps looking like it's fading out on my screen, so I'm having a hard time seeing it. Stupid Macs.
I mean, you don't have to use my Mac.
I know I don't have to use your Mac. So just as an idea, I'm gonna do delete. Make this a little longer. We're gonna watch more Stranger Things tonight?
Sure.
Do one more maybe? So let's try this one by one. This is gonna add a lot of part count to it. And this is the newer clip, so we'll use that one. I'm gonna try doing one of these like roofing techniques that I've seen people use for this. So we'll see if this works. And again, this is stuff that'll work in the software, not necessarily in real life. So that's great. Now I need to figure out how to attach that. I don't suppose there's a underneath plate clip. I know what there is though. No, that won't work either. See, and this needs to be contingent on yeah, those are striped down too. Let's just see what happens if I put clip in here. Yeah, something like this, maybe. I always use these guys. I wonder how far down they can go if there's two of them. My guess is that far. Doesn't seem like a whole lot. And that's not nearly flush enough. Oh wait, no, 1x2 plate. Too big. That's not bad. I may end up not liking this, but The good thing about this is I can always go back and start over. Wedge, plate. Oh, wrong side. Yeah, that's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I don't know if anybody has seen Chernobyl on HBO, but 3.6 Rotkin, not great, not terrible. As people were dying. I mean, I suppose I could do these guys as a different color, like a dark blue-gray, if that comes in that color. It does not. So a light blue-gray. Blue-gray, and then these guys could be dark red. I think it'd be a lot longer too. I don't want an update now. Another time, please. Thanks, computer. Yeah, so this whole, I had to restart the stream too, Beth. So this counts as a whole new stream, even though I did like 3 minutes of an earlier one, because I was trying to reset it or reconnect Facebook, and it said you don't have a pro version of Restream, so you have to restart your whole thing. And I'm like, well, man. Oh, I got to do the whole shebang. Just not the day for it. All right. Because you're not working now? Oh. Ugh. Maybe if there was something going down the middle there. It's just not as... I mean, it's definitely unique looking. How many parts are we up to already? 38 parts. Almost a third of the way there, and we've only got one part of the ship. And then you got to figure out how to attach this. Oh, there's a new part. Wonder if they have it in here yet. Yeah, hot, sexy part. Look at that nonsense. Don't. That's a thing of beauty. I might just keep it just for that part. That part doesn't exist in that color though. Oh, it does. Nice. Because then we can do a bunch of these. How come it won't work there? Oh, it's okay. So I have to figure out another way to cover those guys. Can this go down any further? You know, I'm so focused on getting this angle that I'm probably, like this angle right here, that I'm probably not, that I'm gonna ruin other aspects of the model by just trying to figure that out. So while I'll keep this area up here, I have a feeling I'm gonna go back and get rid of that. Let's do something else too. Let's make this longer. Since we're going to be here anyway. Okay. Because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Although we do this, don't need to do that. We can do 2 plates. Actually, let's do tile. Will it look weird if there's no tile there? Or if there's no studs there? And these guys will color yellow. And then put in another wedge plate. That figures. Oh. 2x2 plate. Come on, get under there. Color it that. Oh, where did it go? Something did not work well over here. All right. Seemed to work all right. Yeah, that's not bad. That's coming together. I can even do these guys as... Oh man, see? Why? Why do you gotta wait until I'm done doing it? What is it? Get out of the way. Okay, now, word to the wise. I keep forgetting to do this. sometimes that happens. You get all the way through it and you're like, oh, whoops. Let's just do a 2x4 plate. Because it goes all the way back. And we can put some greeble things in here. I don't know what yet, but we can greeble that whole area up. Do these as dark gray. I like it. Sorry I'm not talkative tonight. Just kind of focus on what's going on. Plus I don't have Beth here to prompt me with questions. She's over there watching Orange is the New Black before the new season comes out. Thanks. Up. My kids used to be into Lego as much as me. Well, they used to be into Lego more than they are now. My son was in more than my daughter, but he's 15 now, which means he's entering his dark ages. And as much as I tried, he does not want to be or to have any more Lego. His room at my house has a lot of Lego in it, and let's see if I can but a couple of years ago he said, you know what, Dad, I love you, but I don't want any more Lego. I'm like, oh, I understand, kids get to that point. And my daughter she had like a bunch of Friends sets, and so she gave me back all of her Friends sets, which are still in bags because I don't do a whole lot with those colors, so I just have bags of Friends sets. And he still has all of the stuff in his room. Because I was like, all right, well, if you're done with it, can I have back what you've got in your room and I'll just sort it back into my stuff? And he's like, no. I was like, so you don't want more Lego, but you want to keep the stuff you've got? And he's like, yeah. So he lives, my wife and I are divorced, and her and her wife live up the street from us. I lived with them for a little bit. My wife and I got divorced because she came out as gay, and we didn't hate each other or anything, so we continued to co-parent, and I lived with them for a little bit while we tried to figure out the co-parenting thing. This is gonna bump up into a bunch of stuff. I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll see. So when when it was finally time, I was like, you know what, I need to move out and get my own place now. Yeah, that's too crowded. I moved down the street, and so the kids are over here a couple times a week, and we all kind of share parenting duties and whatever, but my daughter's 18 and my son's 15, so they can get to where they need to be now. They've got jobs and places to go, so, but they come over for dinner, and they've got rooms here, and their rooms are full of, his room is full of Lego. And I say full, he's got a corner that's got, I don't know, total of probably about 10 sets and a lot of minifigures. And I keep going in there and looking at it and kind of keeping it dust free and everything. He may come around, but because he wants to be an engineer. He says he wants to be an aerospace engineer when he grows up. And he's taking engineering classes and stuff, and I'm very excited about that because aerospace engineering is legitimately awesome. It's kind of something I wanted to do, but I just didn't have the brain for math. So I came into Lego. We had this discussion at Brick Fiesta where you get into Lego from one side or another. You come at it from sort of an artistic bend, or you come at it from an engineering bend. You know, you want to build things. You want to see what the structure of them is like, and you want to create things that are structured well and built well, or you want to build things that look cool, so that the artistic side of it. So I think I came at it as like, that spaceship just looks cool. I want to build more things that look cool. So a lot of my stuff is sort of made up at the last minute and trying to figure out how things get put together and that kind of stuff. Later, I figure out how to put it together later. So like my Capitol dome is very hollow on the inside because I wanted it to look a certain way, but I gave 20% of the consideration about how it was going to be put together. So, and a lot of these microfighters are like that. It's like, I just want it to look a certain way, but so this looks okay. This is not bad. I think I'm gonna go back and try to figure out how to make it look like this, but with less of this in here. Because it's not, you know, it's kind of there. I still need to figure out how to do a nice little stripe down the middle here, but I'm not sure how to do that yet. Yeah, it is good. We still have a good relationship. We're like, it's almost like brother and sister now. We still do kid raising stuff together. And her wife too is very integral in the kid's life. So we're all very much involved. That's not going to work at all. That's just too close together. So it's good. Sometimes it's kind of a pain in the ass, just like scheduling and stuff like that. But it's hard enough. I can't imagine doing this with just by myself. I don't know that I would be able to do that. So full props to any parent out there who's a single parent. I just think it's ridiculously complicated. That would be the only thing you would be able to do. Like I wouldn't be able to do this hobby. We wouldn't be able to go out to dinners and go out with our friends and stuff as much as we do, were it not for the fact that there's 4 of us. I say 4 of us. Beth's involved too, 3.5. Anyway, because she came in, she's the last of the people in here, and it's, she's not really one of their parents, but she's, she's helpful and stuff like that. So it's good. I'm probably gonna kill this right now because I'm frustrated at how it didn't work out. So I'm gonna move over to like building stuff for the last half hour. I will save this though, which is why I got this set out initially. Oh, you know what? This hasn't been on this whole time. Dang it. People just watching my face. Well, here you go. Oh, I gotta get better at that. Somebody's gotta tell me things like that. That, hey, we're not seeing what you're building. So anyway, fast forward to whatever time in the video it is now. So this is what it looks like so far, but I'm frustrated at the way it kind of doesn't I mean, it looks like it, but I've got to figure out how to put another bit of hull plating along here. But I've kind of backed myself into a corner with this, the way I've attached all these, and there's going to be a different way to do it, I'm sure. I might do some snot bricks instead so they're not placed so far apart. I don't know. I'll toy with it a little bit. Maybe I'll work on it more on Sunday morning, since nobody's going to be watching anyway on Sunday morning. I mean, it looks kind of cool. You know, it's got kind of that look, but it's just, you know, this could be a little bigger on the sides here, I guess. I don't know. It's not bad. I think once I get the tail end of it worked on, it might be a little better, but I may give up on the whole, it has to be this. I think these things kind of look weird. Maybe that's it. Maybe if I just got rid of that and did one of these instead, might feel better about it. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a little better. Thanks for coming by, Josh. Good talking to you. I'll be back on Sunday night about the same time if you're looking to come back on and hang out for a bit. So thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why Facebook never worked, but that's stupid. Not only did it not work, it forced me to restart my stream and I lost a bunch of people, so that's awful. So I'm just gonna look at Facebook. Yeah, I don't think I'll pop that open yet. Maybe I'll save that for another time. I'll just keep working on this for a little bit. I don't know why I'm checking Facebook now. So let's work on the back half of this, and maybe we'll just work on it as a piece that is sitting there. Get rid of this. That the guy can sit on. So let's get rid of a couple things here. Move this up here. No, move this up here. So the tail end of this is going to be, it's going to have a cockpit right here. So he's going to literally sit probably right here. So let's just put him on a, let's see how far back do I think that's going to go. Probably not far. 2x4, let's say. And we'll figure out how, how that's going to attach. Yeah, man, I really wish that would have worked better. Yeah, I don't know how to get that. I don't know. Also, I don't know what's causing it not to be able to, because that's a brick in height right there. I don't know how far apart. I thought that was a little farther apart. So I like this, and I like this. I'm just gonna have to figure out a different way to attach these. I think it's just too close. So let's maybe start adjacent. Let's keep this, if we can. Yeah, because that doesn't have to come flush forward. But it still has to be kind of sloped down. So let me think real quick. I mean, I could just go back to the And this could be a little farther up. Let's center this. I could always do the, move this forward again, sorry. Do this hot jazz right here. And then have the, I could have a bar in the middle of that one. By 2 mod, no mod. Plate. So I don't have a ton of people watching right now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. These don't fit, do we? There's, they messed up the whole thing with the broadcast, and I'm not really happy with what's going on here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stop. But I'll pick this back up. See, that's gonna be way too wide though. If that's the center. I don't know, I'll think about it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop because I wanna go watch Stranger Things, but thanks to anybody who's been watching. Thanks to Lazy Magnolia for providing the Southern Pecan. Thanks to Josh for tuning in. Thanks to Restream for effing up Facebook, whatever the hell that was, and making me start over. Stupid thing. Figure it out before next time. If you're awake on Sunday, I've got the reminder on my channel about Sunday morning at 5 o'clock. If you happen to be up at 5 o'clock on Sunday morning Central Time, I will be awake. I'll be doing the 72-hour stream with 72-hour Lego community stream just for an hour. I'm probably going to do this. Maybe I'll just build this little Avengers set. Not really sure. I think this weekend too I'm going to go back to working on the Capitol a little bit. I don't know if I'll stream any of that, but I mean, as you can see, which I can't really turn the camera around too much, but as you can see, the Capitol is kind of taken apart a little bit, or the dome is anyway, because I am fixing what was broken in transit, which wasn't a lot. I'm very grateful about that. But there was damage, and it was just mostly slight structural damage. So I'm trying to go back inside and see if there's anything I can tweak to make it a little more stable, and go back to working on the roof. I got some more parts on order. Hey, what's the hops? Bay. I'm calling it early. I'm gonna go back to watching Stranger Things here in a bit. So. Yeah, catch me early Sunday. I don't know why Facebook broke today on Restream, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. So it broke like the channel or the video that I wanted to stream into, so then it started a whole other video, and now I got to go figure out how to tag that one, and it's just a pain in the butt. Anyway, not happy with it. But anyway, that's it. Sunday at 5 o'clock. Then also Sunday regular time, 8 o'clock. I don't know what we'll be doing there yet. Maybe more of this. I've got some parts on order for another microfighter, but I think that'll be next week. I've also got something coming in the mail tomorrow that I'm gonna wait to do Sunday night. Probably we'll open that up. So that's probably a good thing to do Sunday night. Thanks for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.